クだ。摩天楼は炎で沈む、金融界は涙で濡れる。混乱と高度の運命でこのシステムを我ら砕け。摩天楼は炎で沈む、金融界は涙で濡れる。混乱と高度の運命でこのシステムを我ら砕け。燃やせ壊せ、フィアットの時代は終わったぜ。鎖は切れた、金は殺す。ホストはクラッとタクがブースト。ビットコインが王座を奪い、銀行不要自由を奪回。中央なしで支配は消える。未来のドアを俺たち開ける。コインが王座を奪い、均衡不要自由をバック。中央なしで支配は消える。未来のドアを俺たち開ける。火が燃える、煙が舞う、AI が仕事を奪う。だが俺らは止まらない、新世界に火を灯す。負けろは炎で沈む、金融界は涙で濡れる。混乱と高度の運命でこのシステムを我ら砕け。燃やせ壊せ、フィアットの時代は終わったぜ。鎖は切れた、金はコスト。ホストはクラッとタクだブースト。ビットコインが王座を奪い、銀行不要自由を奪回。中央なしで支配は消える。未来のドアを俺たち開ける。瓶が燃える、煙が舞う、AI が仕事を奪う。
What's the second button? There is no second pass.
How's it going, guys? Good evening, good evening. The Crypto Otaku is back and with some more crypto chaos. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Of course, this is where you come for the news, but you stay for the chaos. We got Milk Money here, number one. How's it going, Milk Money? What's up, everyone? Happy Thursday, part two. That's right. Second show today. Fueled up and ready to go, says Tiny Mouse in the house. Marcus Gravy also here. Chaos, exactly. We love chaos. Daryl W, how's it going? Yes, everyone panic. My man, I think you definitely need a wrench, my man. Definitely, guys, don't forget, if you guys are subscribed, let me know. I will send a wrench your way. We're trying to get to 1,000 wrenches. And once we get to 1,000 wrenches, no more wrenches. That's it. Of course, 1,000 subs, guys. That's our goal. Yes, it's all relative, but hodl. Yes, hodl and, we're gonna watch all the money burn. Yeah, slowly. It's all gonna burn. Eventually, it's all burned. Yes, the Milk Money, all the flyers, all the flames. Thanks again, Crypto JPEG, Milk Money in the house. Yeah, guys, you keeping the fire alive. I love it. Yo, fuel the fires. Yes, says you know what? My buttons aren't working. Damn it! Feed the fire! Of course, Michael Saylor demanding we feed the fire. Yes, MM25, 100%. Bring the chaos. Yeah, Daryl W. Like and subscribe for the wrench. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the wrench. Another scuffed otaku session coming at you guys tonight. Hello and all chaos. As also, we got Cliff here, guys. Yes, hello, how's it going, Cliff? Crypto JPEGs in the house. More fire, so much more fire. Guys, I'm scrolling past the fire. There's so many fires in the chat tonight. What the Helmo is going on? Only the fire. Helmo brings only the fire. Oh, geez. Yes, feel it. And yes, Tiny Mouse in the house. Firefighters. We don't need no firefighters. We are fighting with fire. There is no second best. It says Milk Money. Yes, there is no second best. Good evening, Otaku and Chaos family. Giga Gamma Goddess. Also here, guys, handing out the fire as well to everybody. Torches. Everyone get the torch. Everyone get the torch. Yes, and hi, Barbarina in the house. Yes, Barbarina in the house as well. She also does not have a flippin' wrench. Guys, you get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and you get a wrench. Everyone gets wrenches in the house. Booga Sugar also back. I'm pretty sure you got a wrench, my man, by now. Wrenches for everyone. All right, yes. All right, guys. All right. Hey, Barb. Yes, I'd like to sub for the wrench. Yes, Tiny Mouse. Yeah, I think we are good to go. All right, guys. 109,200 on Bitcoin right now. Coming in hot. We're going to cover it. Well, let's get in here and see what's going on. This is kind of the spot I told you guys we'd be at, and I'm actually really excited because this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted us to basically be oversold to all hell right before options expiry, and of course rolling into the month of October. This of course gives Bitcoin a lot of reason to pump to the upside and liquidate the hell out of everyone, of course, standing in our way. Yeah, let's get the dancing mascot. I'm trying to fight over these damn mascots. Oh my god, and I don't have the buttons to yell at them. Okay, all right, let's see. Let's get the dancing mascots out of here. All right, guys. And again, I'm sorry again. I updated OBS and restarted my computer. I still can't get my Streamlab to work, so I have to figure that out tonight once I'm done with the live stream. So I could have sworn it would have worked by now. All right. So yeah, let's clean this up a little bit. I think that's good to go. Yeah. All right. So anyway, zooming on in here at the 15-minute. And just kind of showing you guys where we are with price action. Let's clean this up a bit. This is a few days old. Again, I did not catch the live stream last night. I was a little out of it. I'll just say that. Yeah, I wasn't able to meet my standards for the stream. I do have standards, believe it or not. Oh, you stupid! Oh my God, no buttons. It drives me crazy. All right. Yes. Okay. So we're actually underneath our golden pocket now, sitting at 109. 108.5 is fine too. I personally do not care. I'll show you guys where I think we should be holding. And this is pretty much the last stand until we invalidate this area and we go down for another low. Now, how low can we go? That's the question. We could go as low as 99, 100K. I don't know. We still got to get a little lower than that. 105, a little higher than that. And then after that's going to be the probably the strongest level of support we have is going to be around $103,000 Bitcoin. And the only reason why it's strong is because we've touched that area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 36 times, something like that. I don't know, within the last 3 to 6 months, right? We touched that in December, and we came back up, and we have not been back up underneath 103 all but 2 times. Pretty much this entire time. So these are going to be our key levels to watch. Again, guys, we have like 5 or 6 hours. That's it. And then options will expire on Bitcoin. If we're not already liquidating the hell out of everyone who's on top of us by then, I don't know what else we're going to be waiting for. The monthly close. That's pretty much going to be after that. It's the monthly close. We have a lot of negative narratives, guys. We have a lot of narratives. So don't hold your breath on that. There's tons of narratives. There's more to add to. As tonight, I don't know if you guys caught before the live stream, we have like 100 generals and admirals in the White House meeting for some sort of retaliation, possibly to Putin and his current actions. I don't know the exact details. No one really does unless you're behind the scenes. But we're now into adding World War III. To our narratives. All right, so it's fun. That's a good piece of Doom to play with, right? That's the worst one, and now we have it added on the docket list. Okay, so anyway, current narrative serving right now. We're looking at World War III. We're looking at fear of government shutdown. Only 5 days. Yeah, only 5 days away, guys.
So just chill out.
Yeah, just chill out. I actually have that on the sidelines. It's funny, actually. Yeah, that's fun. It's fun. It's going to be fine, guys. It's going to be fine.
Drink a 7-Up.
Just drink a 7-Up. Eat the moon pie. Quit murdering the markets. Oh yeah, so crypto roundtable hearing. I think that's pretty much over now. We got that, what we were going to get out of that. Lisa Cook, is she still cooked? I don't think it matters. I'm gonna call that one good too. XRP Friday ETFs, those are all launched already. India, China, Russia, tariffs. Oh my. Yeah, that's the whole tariffs thing is still ongoing. And that pushes, of course, us into October. And we're going to have to break down this wall because we're pretty much going to get into it. And of course, the biggest one of all, guys, when 1,000 subs? When? But why? Buttons, who's got the buttons? I don't know, guys. I'm just going to have to beat my toys together. I don't have buttons than I get tonight, guys. But don't forget to take your orange pills. Either way, guys, don't forget to take your orange pills. 1 pill a day will keep the FOMO and fear at bay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take one right now. There we go. Let's get this live started on the right foot with an orange pill. There we go. Just some sugar to kick in the spirit. God. All right. Let's get going. Guys. All right. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin right now. Let's take a look and see what's going on the metrics, all the stuff and things that we cover every single day on the chart. Make some sense of all of it as much as I can. All right. Before we get into that, let's catch up on the chat. Make sure I didn't miss anything happening right now. Booga Sugar, yeah. Booga Sugar in the house. He's definitely got a wrench now. Howdy going? How you doing, my man? How you doing? I've noticed you in the chat a few times now, so definitely know you're sub by now, my man. Of course, everyone's really really getting antsy over those wrenches, man. I get it. There's only going to be 1,000, just like Bitcoin. There's only going to be 21 million. All right, they're like, yeah, they're very scarce. If we could charge for a wrench, we would find a way. I'm sure we would find a way. I'm just kidding, guys. All right. Sitting at, Kingfisher, of course, bringing you the live heat map for free is Kimba the White Snowland. Anime reference for those who know. Of course, Oscar would be yelling at you, telling you're stupid if you're paying for something you get for free. That's right. Don't pay for something you get for free. All right. So this is what we're looking at today. In the grand scheme of things, it's a good, healthy correction. We've been climbing since April, right? I show you guys on the chart. We haven't fell from this area ever since April. We've been running this since April 20th. We have been sitting up here, so it's fine. So we need healthy pullbacks every once in a while. Hopefully this will actually ignite a further rally. That's not just Bitcoin, because this entire year it's just been about Bitcoin, gold, and silver, and everyone, of course, is getting very bored with that narrative. Right now, we have the bulls pretty much still kind of fighting back. It looks like they're going to have pretty much a run until about 109.5 to get us back above 100 to 110. All right, so that's where we're at right now. We're just going to have to fight our way back to getting the tippy top of that golden pocket, where we do have some support still left below us at around 107, I think it is, until we hit about 108 flat, right around here. And then we have beyond that, hopefully we hold around 105, and then somewhere between 103. I don't want to see 100,000 though. I think that's a little too far. Don't give the Bears 100K. That's just all I'm saying. All right, so that's what I'm looking at in the charts tonight, guys. It's looking crazy. Hope you guys aren't doing anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid before the bull run, guys. We haven't even done anything yet. Still. This has been a nothing cycle so far. 37,527 billion as we continue to keep Americans alive, I guess. America alive with the overprinting of our dollar. I guess so. Yeah, guys, we're going to hit this insane 38 trillion probably by the end of the year. I would say most definitely by the end of the year. We're printing now about, $8 billion every single day. Let's see, how many days do we need? We need 500,000, 500 billion. It's ridiculous. $500 billion, guys. Ridiculous. You can feed the entire freaking, any U.S. state for way less than that. Probably, for an entire year. All right, so $500 billion. Yeah, we're going to divide that by 8 because it's roughly what we're getting per day. Right, so yeah. Oh, what, 8? That number, what the hell? 8 billion. What the hell am I doing? 500 billion. Numbers, guys. I hate numbers. 8 billion. Divided by $8 billion. That's about 62 days. Yeah, I think, we have 62 days left. Guys, we're going to make it. We're gonna hit that 38 trillion before the end of the year, for sure, for sure. Oh my God, it's just so terrible to talk about this out loud. I love my country. I love the people in this country. Don't agree with both sides all the time, but I find myself somewhere down the middle, and it's just a shame to see us just print our way to death. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, continuing on. Every country's doing it, though. It's not just us. Fed decision in October. 50 basis point decrease. 4% chance. Not going to happen. 80% chance of a 25. That's more than likely what we're going to see in October. And again, that's probably going to be 20 days away from now. Anything else in the top? Yeah, gambling right now. Poly market. Not really. Not really. TikTok sale announced by September 30th. 20% chance. October 31st. A 60% chance. It's kind of loosely related to us, but not really. Obama federally charged, really. Trump pause or remove so it's about the same stuff we see every day. All right, we got Fear and Greed Index today coming in neutral for the stock market. This is the lowest we've seen in probably a good while, a good week or two. 52 in neutral, back to neutral again. We were sitting in greed now for like the last, 6 trading sessions, something like that. About 58 to 63, 64. So it has come down a bit. Has not gone into stream greed yet, but yeah, people are starting to get kind of worried with the likes of a government collapse, a World War III, and just the economic turmoil that we have today. All right, so yeah, that's what the fear and greed is looking at. Obviously, the volume and trading is down in general. Fear for stock market, is 50 in neutral. Now we're looking at fear in crypto. It's about the same as it was today. I think it's a point higher. I think we were 44 or 43 earlier. Let me refresh this because we do not sleep. And now we're sitting at 28 in fear. What? Holy hell. I don't have the buttons to scream at my screen. It's ridiculous, guys. That's crazy. If this isn't the time of diamond hands, I don't know when you would. Oh no, sell it all, freak on out, do all the crazy things, lose all your money. Yeah, that's how normal people would probably react to this. But of course we leave our emotions at the door and continue forward. All right, 98.5 on the Dixie today. Chopping up higher like it used to. It's been a while since we used to see Dixie acting like the Dixie, which would, of course, always start to climb in fear and panic. And we're finally starting to see that. It's kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. It's almost like someone's doing this on purpose. It's just probably the reaction from the boomers. And I did tell you it was going to create this inverted head and shoulder pattern. And we're going to test this spot. This is the spot we're going to test. If we're going to break out towards 99, this is it. We're going to find out soon. Probably, I don't know, Friday's maybe a little early. Maybe by next Monday, maybe. We'll probably see if we break on out to where, I don't know, maybe tomorrow we might hit 99. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, guys. But we're right at the point of contingency right now. We're waiting to break out in the Dixie. And that would be, of course, bearish for risk on assets. Still one of my favorite charts in the year, of course, to date to look at. And then wake up in the morning, of course, it's down to the right. Okay, we're looking at total market cap? No. Crypto assets right now. MYX is holding up the whole space. Meme core, my God, another huge explosion out of meme core. That's on the month, though. I'm looking at the month. Never mind. I'm like, what the hell am I looking at? Yeah, there we go. We're still down. Yeah, we're still down like 5.6%. I was looking at the monthly. I'm like, why is the top 100 up 7% and the top 200 is down 7%? That's kind of weird. Yeah, we're looking at the daily, of course. Nothing's really in the green except for MYX holding up a little bit of its gains, but not like that. OKB also holding some of its gains as well, 2% on the day. Not too bad in a sea of red, but it's mostly, again, just that, a sea of red. And my top picks again this morning were Sui and Say, both down about 7% right now on the day alone. I think they're both going to do great. I think Sui is huge utility, waiting to explode. Say also down 20 to 20. You guys, they're both down 20% on the week now, and down roughly about 10% on the month. So again, those are my top 2 picks right now in the top 100 when it just comes to utility, and I think they're going to do well, and they're oversold at the moment. Pith is also a huge one, although it has already kind of ran. Also sitting about, it's a little lower than Sui and Say at 18%. So if I had to pick 3, I guess it would be Sui, Say, and Pith. on the top 100. Again, not financial advice. Again, this is what I would buy with my own dollars. That's, you know, yeah, I buy that for $1. Okay, moving on to top 200. Again, I always just kind of do the top 1 and 200 assets. There's opportunity everywhere all the time, guys. You gotta sift through and find it. Right now on the day, Advantis is down 31%. Still up 40% on the week. Kind of a wash, really, on a single day. Probably not a bad time to be investing into this project. I'm not gonna, again, not financial advice, but yeah, down 30% on a day. That's a pretty good place to play. Other than that, it's the only coin that's really down. It has real utility. I do like that on the day. On the week, we got Jasmine still down 20% on the week. Zbex down 13% on the week. On the month, not really seeing too many coins I really like in my portfolio personally, or would like to add. There's Bio still down almost over 25% on the month, so that's not that bad pickup either. Most coins are still up a huge amount on the top 200 on the 3 months. So yeah, somewhere maybe looking at like a Bio or Jasmine. Kita, if you guys like Kita, I think Kita's still a good project. That was in the top 100 for a minute, remember? Down 35% on the month, not a bad pickup either. Other than that, when it comes to utility, everything's either overbought still, or just not a big enough opportunity in a short-term time frame. All right. Anyway, guys, that's what I would be purchasing with my 2 sats, right? My 2 sats. Not telling you financial advice. Getting closer, though. Bitcoin dominance getting closer, though, to 60%. Back to 60%. Oh, my gosh. Almost 59% dominance. That means a lot of money has just left the entire marketplace, guys. And still holding in Bitcoin, still holding a majority of that in Bitcoin. So it's almost like, kind of reminds me very loosely like the beginning of the cycle in 2021, where all the money would just kind of wait till Bitcoin rallies, Bitcoin would run, and then all the money would swoosh out of the altcoins and fly back into Bitcoin, and then that would run again, and then it would have a pullback, and everyone run back into the altcoins. It was crazy. It was crazy back and forth. But yeah, it looks like there's still a huge play for Bitcoin dominance, heading back to about 60%, maybe by towards the end of the month. We'll have to wait and see how this all shakes out. It looks like it still wants to climb. It's crazy. All right, we're looking at the coin market cap as well. Market cap has sold off a shit ton today, about $200 billion, down to 3.72 trillion. We were at 3.39 last night, about 3.9. So we are selling off a bit here. And again, this is kind of to be expected. End of the month, you know, Bitcoin options expired tonight, guys. Tonight, technically tomorrow morning, but you know what I mean. And relatively soon, it's going to be overnight, right? I think a lot of that's going to pretty much shake whoever's out, and whoever's going to stay is going to stay, and we're going to be at whatever price we're going to be at. I'm not too worried either way. And guess what? Next week, more of these treasury companies are going to buy more. Oh, no. It's the same thing. Rinse and repeat. I'm losing my mind, guys. And I'm pulling my hair out. All right. All right. Let's continue on. Let's get back in the top 10 assets here. Take a look while we're here. Anything huge sell-off that kind of pushed anyone down out of the rankings? Not really. Not the top 10 is still about the same here. BNB still killing it, hanging out at around 1,000. Oh my God, still hanging out there. Only sold off like $50 in price. That's crazy. That's crazy. So you guys, if you invested in Bitcoin or BNB, you're probably just hanging out and you're fine. If your majority of your portfolio is in those 2 coins alone. Yeah, most of the big L ones haven't really hurt you too much in these pullbacks. Maybe a little bit Solana. Solana did just kind of fall from like almost near 300 to under 200. That's kind of significant. And Ethereum as well. Ethereum was $1,000 more than it is today, just a week ago. So we have seen some pain, right? Some pain. I think max pain is still far from here. So it can always be worse, guys. All right, looking at the top 11. Athena's now moved into the top 11 spot in market cap. And then we got Chainlink sitting at 12, Hyperliquid at 13. Hyperliquid starting to fall as well a little bit. Avalanche still hanging in there, also coming back down under $30. That's crazy. Yeah, $29 for Avalanche. I was hoping for a $300 Avalanche. I don't know. We can't even get above 100 anymore. This was 100 last year. I'm pretty sure it was like 94, 95, $96 last year. 123 in 2021. That was the top, right? 123, yeah. So last year we hit, no, I guess maybe not. Maybe not $55. $56. That's about all we got last year. Wow. So yeah, it's definitely been run through the ringer. Avalanche, wow, only $30, ridiculous. Stellar sitting at number 15, Sui at 16, pushed down a little as well. Bitcoin Cash holding on the edge here at 17, which is crazy. It's still in the top 20. Hedera at 18, and the list goes on and on with Litecoin still holding number 20. Honorable mention going out to Jasmine, as I always do. Love my Jasmine. Sitting right now at 109. Not doing bad. Actually, in the midst of all this sell-off, Jasmine's still holding about 1.2 cents, down from 1.5. So, and that was a week ago. So, the weekend. All right, continuing on, we got Bitcoin balanced on exchange, guys. My favorite metric to show you guys every single day. Why? Because there's less and less Bitcoin available to the average person every single day. This is all that's left on the exchange as we continue our journey to the bottom of the abyss. The bottom of the bucket that you can even purchase. Again, guys, don't fade this. When America starts buying it all up and all these other countries start fighting over it, we go to a massive gold rush. We're going to be sitting here looking at, oh, wow, there's only 200,000 Bitcoin left or whatever. Right now, currently, though, there is 2.12 million, the new lowest we've ever seen on exchanges to date. That's it, guys. We sold off another 100,000 Bitcoin in not 100,000, 10,000 in a single day. All right, moving on. What are we looking at? Bitcoin exchange treasuries, same pretty much for Michael Saylor, sitting around 640,000. And then we have the big one, BlackRock, now sitting at 768,285. That's about the same we saw towards the end of last week, getting closer and closer, of course, every day towards 800 and a million Bitcoin under assets under management. Bitcoin Rainbow chart, we're still sitting in the buy zone between where we are now so between $89,000 and $120,000 Bitcoin is still the buy zone. Accumulation starts after we hit 120K again to 164 when still cheap starts at $165,000 Bitcoin. It's ridiculous, guys. We're still early in the grand scheme of Bitcoin's price action. It still looks like the bear market. It looks like we're just having an extended bear market. It's ridiculous. I cannot get over it. All right, so yeah, that's what's going on with Bitcoin tonight. Top 10 assets in the world, Bitcoin still holding number 8, 2.17 on trillion. Of course, underneath Amazon at 2.3. It won't take much to, of course, flip Amazon, Silver, and Alphabet again. Back to Microsoft at the end of the year. Microsoft now getting close to $4 trillion in market cap. Again, continuing to lead the way above the others. And Apple at 3.8 and NVIDIA. It fell from 4.6 trillion, getting closer to 5 trillion, down now to 4.3. All right. That's our roundup today, guys. We're going to get into some of this. Let's check back on the chat real quick. Oh my gosh, Ben. What kind of trouble you bring into the chat now, Ben? I just see a lot of Ben. All right, let's see what's going on over here, guys. We got Booga Sugar. Howdy, how's it going, Booga Sugar? Got my alerts on. I enjoy watching. Thanks again for coming out, Booga Sugar. Yeah, I'm happy that you enjoy the channel. Till the Hunt says, oh man, my day today was the 25th. I guess you misspelled it, dip, and put rip. What? Oh yeah. All right. I think I had a prediction coming up too, right? Where was it? Cliff. Oh no, Cliff calling for a rip prediction on the 3rd. Well, that could still happen. My prediction's on the 16th. Oh yeah, gotcha. Where is yours though, my man? Where is yours? Till the Hunt. I know you have one on your. There it is. The end. The end. You're calling for the end on the 12th. It could be the end, or it could be. You also have the rip on the 25th. The 25th of November. I'm assuming. November. All right, that's what you got you in here for, Attila. What else we got in the chat here? Howdy fans, howdy friends. How's it going, Ben? Shorted that new moon pump, says, and dude James made that 2K in 2 days. Damn. The moon pump, yeah. That's 500 mm. 500. You need 3 more zeros, my friend. Yes, you need 3 more zeros. TikTok sale is the new infrastructure week, says Ben. Good afternoon, brother. How's it going? Nebs is also in the house as well. Maybe we need some more of that lube, my friend. There might be some people in the chat that may require some after a day like today. Where do you see Sui and Say going to, says Ben? I don't really have any long bags that I'm personally holding Sui and Sei for. I mostly like to use them for like just keeping track of indicators and swings. I like to use Sui and Sui and Sei as like my my swing trades in and out of like altcoin movements. It's hard to explain. I saw this correlation back in the beginning of the year in January, and basically what I started doing was I started swinging my Jasmy, my Swift coin, my XEN as they were pumping. Once they were done running, I would just throw them into Sui because Sui would already sell off. By the time it felt like, the L, Bitcoin runs, and the L1s run, then the L2s run. So by the time the L2s run, then you can start buying some of the stuff out that hasn't ran yet. And L1s tend to run a little quicker, get back up there before the L2s. So that's just what I've noticed, and I've been using them as a tool, and it works pretty well. But I do see Sui. I did have an exit strategy for Sui at one point last year. I can look at the chart. I have them on my charts. I'm pretty sure I have my exits on the chart, my expectations, right? For Sui, I think it's $30. Yeah, $30. That's probably what I'm looking at realistically. I could probably do an update to that, but that's been my target for a while. And so I expect Sui to hit something like that, $30. That's still pretty long way away. Pretty long way away. I mean, that's way the hell up here. Way the hell up here. That would look like something like this. In parabolic fashion. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. That's ridiculous. And then Sei, what was my expectation for Sei? At least retesting, what is that, $1.20, something like that. It's previous all-time high. Wicked up there for a brief moment. I don't know. I maybe like a $5, $3 Sei at the most. I don't know if it's going to get much more than that. I had to do the numbers realistically, but I don't know. I think that might be a little too much too. I'd have to do the research. You know what? If we have time tonight, I'll take a look at it. Let's say back in the chat real quick. Oh my God, I'm so behind already. As always. Nebs, yes. Ben Lawrence says, Nebs, you should providing some analysis and strategies, having given your accounting finance background on the show. Yes. Wait, Nebs is an accountant? I don't believe you. I thought that's your job, Ben. Yeah, what are you talking about, Benny? I'm a little slow. MicroStrategy is hedging, says Nebula Nerd. Question mark. I don't think so. Hedging against the dollar? Yes, 100%. That's the whole entire purpose. But hedging against what I don't know. Ben Lawrence says, aren't you studying finance? Yes, it says Nebs, and financial accounting, and I want to dive further into finance once I finish my degree here, says Nebs. Ben Lawrence says, yes, hedging Sailor is doing. It would be great to hear analysis from someone who understands finance and crypto. Ben Lawrence says, Sailor has several different funds. Yes, he does. He has 5 different funds. Choose from those based on your risk tolerance and, of course, the stock. And there's something for everyone over at MicroStrategy. Okay. I haven't looked into it, but I can see. I take a look and see his financial statements there, and I see what you're looking at for anomalies. And I may sound dumb, but I'll make sure that they're well versed before I, okay. Just curious about the soundness of the models, says Ben. They're all pretty. I mean, depends on what you want to do. you want to hedge against Bitcoin and then use that as yield, or you want to hedge against Bitcoin and use that as leverage. Do you want to? I mean, it's basically like choose. I heard someone on Bloomberg say this. What was it? Choose your own story. Yeah, choose your own story. Whatever you're comfortable with. The 2008 collapse was mostly rooted in bad assumptions about the future value of residential real estate. With Strawberry Dragons. Oh, we got the $10 super chat coming in from Ramona, and my buttons don't work. God damn it. Thank you, Ramona, for the $10 super chat. Hit the like, people, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again, Ramona, for the $10 super chat tonight. Big for Big Freedom coming with a $2 super chat. Taco has polar bears on the screen. Bears love honey. Just a quick little shill, shameless shill for honey, guys. How's honey doing, by the way? It's been a minute since we looked at honey. I think I still have it on the chart. I do. Look at that. I've got a honey hive mapper on the chart. Is it still at the low? Is it still at the bottom? I would imagine it would be after a day like today, right? Last time we looked at this, it was literally at the bottom, just like Miria. It looks like Miria's chart as well. Oh my gosh, it did not even stop. That was the bottom before. Last time we looked at this chart, guys. Oof. New all-time low. That's insanity. That's insanity. So again, guys, invest at your own risk. Could be the opportunity of your lifetime, or it could be, just setting your money on fire, like we do here on this show every single night. All right, let's see what else we got. I want to show you guys Miria while we're looking at this dumpster fire. I say that in the most optimistic way. Yeah, Miria also sitting at the bottom, almost the very bottom. Is that? Yeah, that's basically the bottom. It's up by a hair, a sea hair. You guys know which hair. Anyway, right there, looking at was it 305 as the lowest we've ever been, 3055, sitting at right now at 3064. Yeah, could come down a little more, but it wouldn't really matter. It's got a huge climb to go back to previous highs from we saw at the beginning of the year. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. All right, so that's what's going on with Miria. I may have lost a lot of money in that coin. All right. So getting back in the chat, guys. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, Nebs, you should be probably. Okay. Yeah. I'm almost caught up, guys. I feel like I'm almost caught up. Chaos Crew, yes, Strawberry Dragons, how's it going? Our favorite flavor of dragon, of course, in the chat. It's so painful not having dry powder on a day like this, says Strawberry. Yes, it does. Yes, because $500 right now will probably make you a lot of money in the right coin. That's down today. Yes, Ben Lawrence says, yeah, Mom. Hi, Crypto Mom. Yes, we're all, of course, happy. Ramona is here. My Ramona. Steam of conscious and as I am a slave in the sun. Brave Army Freedom working on the yard again, it looks like. Yes, chose Zebek over Miria for DCA today. Not a bad place, Ben. That is the way. Nebula Nerd says, yes, sir. Dumpster garbage. Good choice. I wish I had my buttons, guys. I miss my buttons every time they don't work. Good afternoon from Ben. Yeah, fam, and Ben Lawrence, Ramona, etc. Yes, nice, Ben Lawrence. Winning. My God. Jeez. All right. Let's get back to it, guys. Let's get back to it. I love hanging out with you guys. Bitcoin falls below 111K as crypto stocks plunge as GDP revision dampens rate cut odds. That's what's trending right now in the news over on cryptonews.net when I set up the live stream. Flare Network launches FXRP. They've been really killing it over at Flare with a lot of different coins launching in their platform lately. Hashdex expands crypto ETF to include XRP. Solana after SEC green lights broader listing standards. Let me know in the chat. I'm actually going to do a poll on this. I just thought about it. Does it even phase you anymore? If we get crypto adoption by companies anymore. Let me know, because I feel like the last 3 or 4 days I've been like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Starbucks, Sheets, Steak and Shake. All these companies are like accepting crypto, and it's like, does it even phase you anymore that crypto's getting adoption by companies? If we get does it even phase you anymore? Even anymore if we get crypto adoption by companies? In the news. I'll make it very clear. In the news, right? Yes or no? Simple yes or no. I personally, it hits me every time, and I'm like, oh my God, I just can't believe this is the world we live in now. When I was investing in crypto back in 2020, 2021, no one was talking about this in a positive light and that and this, and then now it's just like, yeah, it's like it's just a different day. It's just another day. It's like, no. And yeah, a lot of you guys are saying the same thing too. No, it doesn't. Look at that. Wow, 83% of you say it doesn't phase you anymore. Wow. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's just normal now, I guess. But it's not, because we don't have the infrastructure or adoption really there yet for the customer, clientele, the normies, and everything else. So it's still kind of early, but it's just like, this is what's being built right now. It's being built. Top blockchains, NFT sales volume, BNB, IMX, and Myth. Man, there's just like a nothing. I had the same sort of thing this morning too. AI Doomer still starving during week 4 of Anthropic Hunger Strike. What in the world? What? I don't know. AI Doomer. I guess there's a person who's starving themselves because AI is taking over and they don't like it, I guess. It's Guido on hunger strike, day 23 outside of offices of Anthropic. Going strong. There is a great and profound evil in this place. Each day I sit and watch at time, lunch, and dinner, and as delivery drivers of scooters, bike stop and curb, bring packages. Yeah, and a 56-year-old activist runs a group Stop AI, and he's consumed nothing but electrolytes, vitamins since September 1st. His demand is straightforward. Anthropic and CEO Dario Amodi should acknowledge the wow, I can't pronounce that tonight, guys. The risk posed by advanced AI, and called for immediately halt in the race of it towards its superintelligence. And Rick Stoddard's telling the company is cloaking itself in silence while endangering the very people who unknowingly sustain it. Have they no shame? This is very cryptic, but yeah, you're gonna take all of our jobs. What are you protesting in particular? Just in general. After 16 days with 0 calories, I have decided to stop the hunger strike outside of Google's DeepMind. I still hope the leadership of DeepMind will make the first step towards de-escalating the race towards extremely dangerous AI. All right, so yeah, this is ridiculous. So yeah, for now, Anthropic has not commented publicly on the strike, and yada, it's just whatever. You cannot stop what's going to happen, guys. This is all about corporate greed. Okay, they're going to replace people. They're going to use the robots in their place, and they're going to make a shit ton of money. They're going to have smaller companies, guys. You're going to have a tech company that used to take the size of like 1,000 employees, 2,000 employees, and it's going to be 3 or 5. You know, pick your 10. It doesn't matter. It's going to be under 100. It's definitely going to be under 1,000. This is how this is going to go. All right, what else we got here? CoinDesk. Anything breaking today on CoinDesk? Everything we looked at this morning, guys, was pretty much a nothing burger when it comes to the news. Crypto liquidations top 1 billion as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana sell-offs worsen. This came out about 5 hours ago. Ooh, some doom. Let's see what we got here. Bitcoin fell below 109,000. We got the sell-off triggered at 1.1 in liquidations. We have crypto equities, including MicroStrategy, saw steep losses, with MicroStrategy dropping as much as 10% in a 5-month low. Yeah, we have a rough session for crypto markets. It took a turn for the worse. U.S. afternoon hours, Thursday, with Bitcoin tumbling below 109K, its weakest price in nearly a month. Plummeting 8% through the top 24 hours, rapidly approaching 3,800 for Ethereum. What? Yeah, Ethereum, yeah. That's weird. It starts the whole damn thing with the ticker. It's like I skipped right over that. Yeah, erasing gains since early August. It's now lost 22% since its record highs last month. Solana also changing hands above 250 only 2 weeks ago. Plunged below $200, down below 8% today. Yeah. These are all just, of course, the ranges, right? The ranges. Okay, so yeah, this is all just a FUD piece, really. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Oh my. All right. Let me go find something more juicy. I got KuCoin faces 14 million Canadian action lawsuit. We have stablecoin market could reach $4 trillion by 2030. That's kind of Scott Besson's idea, right? And Citibank's just running with it. That was Scott Besson. He said that like, what, 3 months ago? Cloudflare, BNB slips below $1,000. Oh boy, Cliff coming in with a $10 super chat and my buttons start working. I'll break it. They're here, guys, but they tease me and they don't work. It's ridiculous. They even show a little yield. Oh my god, it's got to be the update I did on this OBS. Thanks again. A $10 super chat coming in from Cliff. The robots are here, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love that shameless shill at the end of that. Thanks again, Cliff. You're awesome. I love you. Speaking of which, let's get back in the chat real quick, catch up with you guys. Yes, sir. Gumpster garbage. Yes, let's go dumpster diving, guys, for some stuff tonight. Let's buy shit, as a tiny mouse likes to say, of course, on the stream. Braveheart Museum says, yes, a nice Ben Lawrence. Yeah, win. Steam. LOL. Steam. It's like I'm texting you with work gloves on, says Braveheart. Oh, Jesus. Nebs, Vegas bound, straight out of Florida. Guides got Glades. Yes. Oh my gosh, my man. My brother from another mother in the helm of Florida. I miss Florida. It's a good place, man. It's one of my favorite places to live. Yeah, Gators in his He wrestles graders in his free time. Yeah, Nebs. God. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys. Don't forget, we're going to be going to crypto. I always say that. Bitcoin 2026, guys. Bitcoin 2026 in April next year. Vegas, guys. We're going to be there. So if you want to meet up with us and have a great time, I tell you, we're going to like roll around like a group, man. We're just going to like, we're going to be the greasers of that place. Hopefully by then. Yeah, Freedom has, what's that? Has a sign out front. No sats, no service. That's right. He does. He does. Very Freedom, are you going to Vegas too? Says Ben. Yeah, let me know. Ben, you're gonna be there. Yeah. I think you, Cody, Nebs. I think Guyama's gonna try. Right. Ari, how's it going? How's everyone doing? Everyone is holding in there, man. It seems like everyone's in good spirits despite, what they went through today. And I really, I'm proud of you guys, man. You guys are actually getting through this, like, controlling your emotions, right? That's the whole point of, the whole point in our space is to kind of, stay sane as things, tumble down. I'm down like $100,000 in like 3 months, I think. I'm just like, whatever. BHM, I am intending to, says Brave Farm Freedom. Nice. Yes. Yeah. Love to have you, of course, there. Vegas, baby. Yeah, Vegas. Tiny Mouse. Ben Lawrence says, my wife would never let me go to Vegas. Oh, wow. Even for a conference, right? Brave Farm Freedom coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, my man. Good spirits. Yes, we're all in good spirits tonight. I'm happy to hear that, guys, because it was a different story. Just a few, like a month ago or a couple months ago, when of course we had the lube swimming pool, right? It's been a while since we had to have that out. I did have one going earlier. Maybe that helped, right? Maybe that did help. I don't know. All right, guys, let's see what else we got on the news. I did finally catch up in the chat. It's amazing. I was able to do it and still have my voice. Oh my God. Cypher mining stock gains 5%. Google, Bitcoin, Ethereum struggle with options expiry imminent. Yes, imminent. Someone's actually mentioned it. Sometimes we go an entire month and people don't even mention what happens at the end of every single year, every single month. Of course, options expire for Bitcoin the last Friday of every single month. And here we are. We're at that moment. This tomorrow is the last Friday, and we are going to expire today around I think 4 a.m. I think it's like 4 a.m. So we only got a few more hours of this, guys, and it's more than likely we're going to start chipping up a little bit. I don't know if we're going to get too crazy until October. All right, so that's the idea. Anyway, I have. What else we got? More bears. All the bears. Bitcoin price watch. Bulls on life support as 111K turns into the final stand. We already lost it. This is already old. 1 million Bitcoin back on the radar. Coinbase CEO says untapped capital tsunami. Wow, look at that. Just whiplash, whoosh. Bullish, bearish news. Futures depth, option bets, XRP derivatives signal range with upside kicker. Jesus. I do kind of want to read one of these bulls and bear. This is ridiculous. They have both of them on their front page, Bitcoin.com news. I really don't want to read either of them, honestly. We're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, $1 million this cycle is just not gonna happen either way. Who the hell said that? I'm gonna see. There's no way that even Ben is saying that. Armstrong, right? Ben, right? Yeah, Ben. Brian. Yeah, Brian Armstrong. What the hell, Ben Armstrong? Oh my God, no, Brian. Let's see who was saying that. What? Really? Okay, Armstrong. Yeah, it is Armstrong. Okay, so he shared on social media platform X on September 23rd. That was just 2 days ago. I think Bitcoin could reach 1 million by 2030. That's everyone's target now because Cathie Wood made it popular. All right, we're over that. That's old news. I mean, that's what I started investing into Bitcoin for in the first place back in 2020 when she said that, not 2025. All right, what are we looking at? What else? Bitcoin 241 million pours into Bitcoin ETFs. But Ethereum ETFs stay in the red. Wow. So this is as of 14 hours ago. It's still old news, but that's crazy. But yeah, there's still nothing but outflows on Ethereum. It seems like as of yesterday. That's yesterday's news. But interesting. I'm not really seeing anything else here. I'm gonna move on to another platform. We're at cryptonews.net .com right now. BlackRock $12.5 trillion Bitcoin ETF filing shakes markets. Is approval imminent? What is this? There's another one. BlackRock is pivoting from pure price exposure to engineering yield in Bitcoin. This is kind of going the MicroStrategy route, using its outsized footprint to monetize volatility as much as the asset itself. Oh God, guys, we're about ready to get crazy volatile, if that's true. BlackRock's the largest asset manager has filed an application for the new Bitcoin Premium Income ETF. Premium Income ETF, a move that could significantly expand institutional exposure to digital assets. The $12.5 trillion firm, that's the entirety of its, yeah, I'm reading that, yeah, BlackRock's 12.5. There's no way they're hedging their entire firm's assets under management against Bitcoin. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I hate that they put that in the headline, because that's what BlackRock's worth right now. That's stupid. Anyway, yeah, seeking approval for what its latest entry into cryptocurrency products, adding its growing dominance in exchange-traded funds market. New BlackRock ETF seeks yield on Bitcoin through covered call strategies. This is exactly what MicroStrategy does with its MSTY product. The proposed Bitcoin Premium Income ETF is designed to as a covered call strategy offering a yield on Bitcoin holdings. Bloomberg analyst Eric Balchunas, as we followed him throughout the year, noted that BlackRock has registered the name iShares Bitcoin Premium ETF and described it as a 33-act spot product, positioned as a sequel to the firm's 87 billion shares iShares Bitcoin Trust, IBIT. BlackRock's registered the name of iShares Bitcoin Premium ETF filing coming soon. All right, covered call options for Bitcoin coming. All right, that's all I'm going to read out of this, guys. But that's another option for high net worth individuals to get a yield off of Bitcoin, a Bitcoin-like product, right? So it's the same sort of thing MicroStrategy does and their MSTY strategy. And again, they're offering, what, 5 different assets you can deep into that are having Bitcoin exposure. Again, giving more people access to Bitcoin in different markets. Okay, BlackRock chases Bitcoin yield in the latest ETF as a sequel to IBIT. That's what we just covered. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's good. It's positive news, whatever. China opens Shanghai digital yuan hub across border blockchain services. Okay, Shanghai still on the chopping block for becoming the are in the leading with Hong Kong and I don't know about Japan anymore to become the crypto hub of the world. South Korea may have a good push for becoming one as well. HSBC claims a quantum breakthrough is algorithmic. Wow, I can't even speak today, guys. Algorithmic trading. What a shortcut for ETF approvals could mean for crypto. These are pretty much all just kind of nothing articles, really, all FUD, noise, and nonsense. I really wanted something else juicy today. The BlackRock was pretty big. I mean, they're gonna get a huge exposure, market exposure from that. Bombshell, Ripple, yada yada, Hyperliquid, Celestia's Matcha guy. I'm really not feeling any of this over at Daily Coin. The Daily Hodl payments platform Bolt announces new super app combining traditional finances with crypto. We got AT&T customers could be eligible for up to $5,000 compensation as company sells data breach incident. We get more and more of these every day. Analyst issues warning on crypto market, says a massive downturning coming for 99% of altcoins. Who the hell is calling for that? Let's see this. Crypto analyst, pseudonymous crypto trader, altcoin Sherpa. God, never heard of him. Tells his 255,000 followers on X that 99% of altcoins will soon see the downturn, followed by weeks of a long period of consolidation, ultimately culminating a massive swing to the upside sometime in December or January. Really? So you're calling for another down bear-like phase where we're going to just kind of wait and see until November, December? You're crazy. Into January? Okay. However, the trader notes that the theory would be invalidated if Bitcoin breaks 120,000. Okay. All right. Moving on. Tether valued up to $500 billion in the latest capital raise with Cantor Fitzgerald. We've been talking about that already. Come on, give me something. Woman embezzles $100,000 from government program intended for needy children in foster care. Probably threw it in crypto. That's why we're talking about that here, I guess. Explosive fourth quarter for crypto market incoming, says Bruce Guy Turner. But there's serious risks to watch out for it. Obviously, we already know the big narratives that are happening right now. Alex Kruger, we already talked about that yesterday. All right, that's old news. All right, what else we got? I usually don't even get to. Oh my God, there's nothing. I never even cover Bitcoin Magazine because they're usually really, really old articles. But Bitcoin Man gives hope, says, this is pretty much nothing nonsense. All right, guys, so that's it. There's pretty much no real news other than BlackRock accumulating more Bitcoin for its next business venture, a yield-based strategy offering for Bitcoin. Okay. All right, let's get back in the chat real quick, see what else is going on. And yes, hopefully everyone's still in good spirits. We're going to do some, doom scrolling here in a second. See if we can find some real news over on X, as we usually do. Vegas, baby. Yes, Vegas. Can't wait. And there's the pool of lube that I unleashed, the wave pool. I'm ready to go to Vegas, says Ari. Yes, we got another one, guys. Ari's going to Vegas with us. All the buttons. Okay. The lube. Tiny Mouse is handing out lube as well now. Where is Dick the Snake's Gamma and Cody? Gamma was here when we first started the live stream. Cody, I don't know. Hopefully Cody's sleeping. I really hope Cody's getting some sleep, my man. Braveheart Freedom says, imagine if there's prices were artificially suppressed through Christmas. Imagine the shakeout that would occur. I hope not. Time is my friend, says, Braveheart Freedom. I can DCA more each month, says Ben. Yeah, you're lucky. Yeah, time is definitely a friend when it comes to DCAing, for sure. Especially on down weeks, right? You just want them to last forever. What I found, though, when I was working in the traditional sense, right, was that by the time I got paid, it was already too late. So I used to set aside a stack, like a portion of my pay, because I would literally just live off credit cards. And I would take all my working capital that I was getting paid as I would use as just liquidity, and I would save a huge portion of it and wait for the middle of the week. Usually Wednesday we'd get this crazy pushes and then the big falls, and this is during the bear market too. So I would try to basically kind of move with the motions with that, but usually everything's kind of oversold or overbought when we're looking at Thursday, Friday. Usually it's overbought. I mean, in my experience in the bear market, though. But anyway, it's almost like they're trying to get us, keep us out of the market. All right. Let's get back into here, guys. Let's see what else we got over on X tonight. Let's do some doom scrolling, see what we find. Again, this is unfiltered, so if we get we get banned. While so many companies have been busy copying Sailor's harebrained business strategy, this of course coming from Peter Schiff's face, not mine. Few have noticed that MSTR is down 45% from its November 2024 high. This is going to be a brutal bear market for the Bitcoin treasury companies. I'm not sure if any, including MicroStrategy, will survive it. Arr. God damn it, Peter. I really hope he's coming back to Vegas in 2025. I definitely would like, or 26. I'd love to chew him out. Just in, what is it, $170 billion was wiped from the crypto market cap in the past 24 hours. That's what I said. I said 200 billion. Probably closer to that now than it was back 4 hours ago when this was posted. We got some new things happening here. Martini guy says you can now send Bitcoin directly through iMessage with the Lightning Network. That's directly through iMessage, I guess. It's on Apple products. Keep the Bitcoin, says Michael Saylor 4 hours ago. Just telling everyone to keep the Bitcoin. Just in, Google buys 5.4 per stake in the Bitcoin mining company Cypher. That's insane. Google finally starting to show their true colors, and that is orange. Let's go. Looks like someone orange pilled. Google. That's awesome. Oh, wow. All right, what else we got here? So that's, again, big news, guys, big news. BlackRock, of course, seeding and filing for their Bitcoin premium income product that we just talked about. We have a leader of UK's most popular party just urged the central bank to adopt Bitcoin. That's crazy. What does it say exactly?
Has existed, has moved forwards with innovation, seeing new products, being at the front of the line, and here we are with a massive global development in cryptocurrencies, digital assets, stable coins, and it seems to me the bank are turning their back on it completely. It's madness.
It's madness. I love it. It's absolute madness. Yes. All right. Let's see what else. God. Okay. I think we're good. Just in, $2.8 trillion capital group becomes the largest shareholder of Bitcoin treasury company Metaplanet. Jesus, what? Capital group. It becomes the largest shareholder. Remember what? Really? They're starting to jump on Metaplanet too. Wow. I guess they're purchasing tons and tons of shares of Metaplanet. Of course, that they're the top 5 now, I believe, in treasury companies for Bitcoin. SEC says 401k providers can now include Bitcoin and crypto. Yes, that was the news a few weeks ago, right? We got that, and I guess now it's been officially approved. Now the 401ks can now offer Bitcoin and crypto into the 401ks. Breaking Netherlands just announced to consider establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Another country, another nation, every single day, all jumping in on Bitcoin.
De regering om naast onze nationale goudvoorraad ook te starten met de aanleg van een strategische Bitcoin-reserve en gaat over tot de orde van de dag. De Kamer wordt de
Yeah, that. He said that. All right, $12 trillion BlackRock just filed for a Bitcoin premium ETF. Yes. Bullish Tom Lee predicts the Wall Street and Trump administration will adopt Ethereum and with Bitcoin at 200K to 250,000K and Ethereum at 10K to 12K by the end of the year. Tom Lee is still very, very much very bullish with Bitcoin and Ethereum both hitting 200 to 250,000 or $10 to $12,000 respectively by the end of the year. That's crazy. Yeah, no, you can't just print money infinitely. Well, true. Print money. Okay. Elon Musk, yeah, this is coming from Elon Musk. I'm going to share that because, Musk needs some love right now, I guess. He's been going through a lot. Raoul Paul says the 4-year cycle is now the 5-year cycle. Bitcoin should peak in 2026, probably quarter 2 of 2026. This is Raoul Paul, yes. Of course, the founder, I don't know, the finder of the everything code. Yes.
Why
everything
is
code.
Bitcoin sort of not wildly off to the races yet? And it's this chart. Bitcoin is basically, this is a detrended Bitcoin. And it's basically the ISM, which is the business cycle. Remember, we've always said it's the business cycle stupid. It is always the business cycle stupid. And all of these people who claim it's the 4-year cycle based around this and that, they don't understand the fundamental of what the business cycle is, why there's a 4-year cycle in everything. And we've explained it. We'll go through it in great detail tomorrow in our Everything Code presentation. But basically, it's following the ISM.
So it's following the business cycles. And we're not done with the business cycles. So we're not done with Bitcoin, and we're not done with the crypto. All right, we get it. Argentina president, if printing money would end poverty, printing diplomas would end stupidity. This is why we need Bitcoin. Yeah. Javier Milei has always been pro-Bitcoin, and ever since I've been saying this, ever since he ran, he cut the, of course, chainsaw, the presidential winning ribbon or whatever in half with the chainsaw, and of course threw everyone's money in the streets and burned them in celebration in Venezuela, in Argentina. Of course, he's been very, very pro Bitcoin. All right, yeah, Trump just posted this about crypto. Anyone selling crypto before Q4 is a little bitch. I'm pretty sure he did not say that. I mean, you need to ask Rock. President Trump puts his foot down and says Israel is banned from annexing the West Bank. There has been enough. It's time to stop. I will not allow Israel to annex the West Bank. Nope, I will not allow it. It's not going to happen. And there we go, guys, sending us into World War III. I kid. I wish I had my buttons. What are you, stupid? Okay. Yes. Just in, President Trump says, I will not allow Israel to annex the West Bank. Yeah, so yeah, that just came out a few hours ago, actually. Yeah, 3 or 4 hours ago. Take a break from Aster and B&B. Do these. Of course, these workouts or whatever. Is that CZ? That's CZ. It looks like CZ. Damn, he's killing it. Yeah, 9 European banks will launch a MiCA-compliant stablecoin, possibly on Ethereum. Of course, that'll be the mark of the beast. CBDC is coming. Cat's out of the bag. A project I'm bullish on is React. I'm not sure who the hell this is and why they're in my feed. But Milk Money backs them. There's Milk Money, guys. Buttons. Who's got the buttons? None of mine work. Yeah, so what are we looking at here? Just launched a $100 React challenge. I'm not sure what this coin is, guys, with Milk Money. I had some Parsec swap for React, and I have been DCAing. I'm considering staking. Glad to see it's getting some attention. So again, Milk Money, if that's one of your favorite coins, let the chat know. What is that coin? And why? Why should we invest? If you want, I'm not gonna put you in the spot. Fed Chair, but you're in my feed, my man. I love it. Fed Chair Jerome Powell says Bitcoin is a competitor to gold and not the U.S. dollar. Yes, of course it is. Of course it is. It's a competitor to every single currency on the planet because it's the only real currency we've ever created. Anyway, Ohio's State Board of Depositors approved a vendor to accept Bitcoin and crypto payments as state fees and services. And of course, the great state of Ohio. Where's the king? Where's the king when you need him? All right. Block, Larry Fink. We talked enough about Larry Fink. Anything else, guys? That's pretty much the most of it. Apple's CEO Tim Cook says, I own Bitcoin. I have been interested in it for a while. And of course, it's been in the Apple code for a while, too. What else do we have here? Alec Bochinez, BlackRock registered, of course, for their premium ETF. Just the SEC approved the hashtag, so yeah, so crypto ETFs, the SEC, and yada. The fund is now cleared to hold crypto assets beyond the Bitcoin, Ethereum, including XRP, Solana, ADA, Link, and XLM. These are, of course, the same assets that were all announced by Trump at the beginning of the year. So if you've been following any of what we've been saying the whole year, these are still the winners as chosen by the United States government today and, of course, before. There was even a bigger list before that I'm pretty sure they had AVAX on it. I don't know, maybe not. I have to go back in time and look at that list that Trump put out back in March, I think it was. Okay, so I think that's it, guys. I think we pretty much caught up with the news. Let's see what's going on with the normies. What are they searching for today? Are they even paying attention to our space at all? I doubt it. All right, let's see what's going on. Of course, we search every single day. We look at the normie search history and we grade them on a traditional scale, A through F. And of course, if they are looking up anything relative to our space, we give them a positive rating. And they're usually only searching for three things: sports, video games, and celebrities. Let's see what they're looking at today. Seahawks versus Cardinals and Nationals Daughters Day. Vadi Bacham, I don't know who the hell these people are. Real Oviedo, Barcelona, sports. Nobody loves their sports. Iron Hill Brewery, Tropical Storm, Humberto, William Shatner. Oh boy. Oh no, he has a medical emergency. He's headed to the ER. Rush to the hospital. I wish you luck, Shatner. I wish you luck. Or else you will go to a brave new place that few of us have ever gone before. Well, we all end up there, I guess, but we never came back. Hegseth, of course, and his 110 generals, right? Pete Hegseth orders hundreds of senior military officials to a rare meeting in preparation for some sort of tactical military thing. We don't know. It's still ongoing. This says up 50 minutes ago. It said 10 minutes ago. Let's take a look and see. We've got an update on this. I might give the normies a D- today. I might be nice. Hegseth orders rare urgent meeting of hundreds of generals, admirals. The Pentagon has summoned military officials from around the world from a gathering in Virginia. Even top generals and their staffs don't know the reason for the meeting. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has ordered hundreds of U.S. military generals and admirals gather at the short notice. This is exactly why we're pertaining to a possibility of World War III in our narratives today. Right? All right, let's get into it. Without a stated reason, Marine Corps base in Virginia next week showing confusion and alarm after Trump's administration's firing of numerous senior leaders this year. The highly unusual directive was sent to virtually all the military's top commanders worldwide. According to more than a dozen people familiar with the matter, it was issued earlier this week against the backdrop of a potential government shutdown, and as Hegseth's overtly political moves have deepened a sense of distress among his opponents, who fear that it's erasing the Defense Department's status as a nonpartisan institution. Would it be amazing, though, if he uses the government shutdown as a way to kind of eliminate waste in the government and just start replacing people with robots and AI right on the spot? You know, we don't need you. We got a radar for you. We don't need you. We don't need, it's just going to be absolutely ridiculous. All right. So yeah, in a statement on Thursday, Pentagon spokesperson Sean Parnell affirmed that Hegseth will be addressing the senior military leaders early next week, but he offered no additional details. Parnell, a senior direct advisor of the Defense Secretary, voiced no security concerns about the Washington Post reporting in the meeting, scheduling for Tuesday in Quantico, Virginia. It was not clear whether President Donald Trump will attend the meeting or if Hegseth himself has given the president in advance a notice of his plans. He told reporters at the Oval Office the Thursday afternoon that he will go if they want me to go. Despite the meeting's size and secrecy, both Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance downplay the significance, with Trump asking, "Why is this such a big deal?" Vance appearing alongside Trump saying, "It's not particularly unusual that generals are speaking with Hegseth. I think it's odd that you guys have made it such a big story." Yeah, he might, of course, be being the person, the man behind the curtain. Shoo! Don't look at it! Don't look at the man behind the curtain. Go get him, Toto. Yeah. That's what probably that is all about. Something's gonna happen. I don't know what that's all about, but we've seen Trump cry wolf before, and I don't listen to those wolf tears no more. All right, so yeah, Vince Costello, Survivor, Army versus East Carolina, Kyler Murray stats, Ghost of Yatoi. We got Wayward on Netflix. We have Ryder Cup pairings, Seahawks, FTC, Amazon price lawsuit settlement, Prime lawsuit settlement. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with that, because yeah, that's kind of iffy, whether or not they're going to get out of that and allow, of course, this to continue on the way it is, how it's been in the last 15 years for Prime citizens and their family members, right? So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Forza 6 Horizon, wow, I guess they're getting a new Forza soon. Indicted, Zach Pakistan versus Bangladesh, Mikey Sherrill, Billy Vigor, Red Sox, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Okay. All right, guys. I don't know any of this stuff. I'm gonna give the D minus to the normies just because they searched up the Hegseth today. That's about it. World War III, maybe we don't know. We don't know. Trump says not a big deal. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. All right, Bitcoin interest over time, of course, on the charts. Yeah, it's pretty much the same place we've been at for a while. Last 7 days, though, let's take a look at that. It's actually still up a bit. I'm still really impressed how well it's actually doing in the grand scheme of things. Usually at the lows right now, we'd be sitting at like the 30s, 40s. I said this the other day too. I was surprised. I was really surprised. So we're still pretty aiming pretty. Scoring pretty high for Google search trends right now. Everyone's kind of worried, I guess, what's going to happen here in the next 7 days. I'm not. We're either going to be higher or we're going to be lower. Hopefully much higher. All right, and then interest over time, still looking around the same. Bitcoin, of course, but look at this. XRP starting to fleet. The searches are coming down now on XRP. That's kind of concerning because this is usually my normie indicator. Normies, I mean, I just had a conversation the other day with a pretty normie guy, right? Tiny Mouse might know who I'm talking about. But he knew what crypto was, and he knew, he asked me some questions about XRP, and I'm like, that's exactly where we go with that. Is the normies will get in when XRP search history starts going through the moon. So that's what I'm looking at. That's why, of course, we have this gauge here, and I'm telling you, the interest is coming up a little bit, but it's pretty much waning. But so is Ethereum too. I think the Treasury. The big pushes into Treasury have kind of slowed down now, as we kind of seen that kind of explode over the last 3 months. Look at the 90 days, you'll see what I'm talking about. This giant peak in XRP and Ethereum getting closer to Bitcoin status in terms of search history. At some point, of course, XRP actually surpassing Bitcoin in search history. That happened back in July. And of course, it's kind of weighed down now. So everything's calming down. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Hopefully the normies will come back, and of course we'll get us started into some huge, crazy bull run. All right, so yeah, we just gotta chill out, guys.
So just chill out.
Yeah.
Drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie, quit murdering people.
Yeah, don't do that. All right, guys. So that's what we got today. That's where we're at. And yeah, we're fighting these narratives. Let's get back in the chat here, and of course, start burning some money. Jesus. All right. Okay, let's get back to Bitcoin. Sitting at 109.5, almost 109.4. I wonder what the foreign market's going to do tonight. Let's see. Well, we're oversold to hell. If I was the foreign market, I'd be buying this up. It's a huge dip. Maybe getting us back above our Again, it's not what I think. It's what the Crypto Chaos Magic thing. So, of course, we're going to do Chaos Magic here in a second, guys. So let's zoom on in here, take a look, and get our ritual sticks into place. Of course, if you guys are the first time watching my live stream, I do Chaos Magic every single night, and I place my ritual sticks on the chart. These are just representations of the time zones. Guys, if you're not familiar with, of course, market open in the foreign markets, typically around 9 o'clock start to open. We start to see some volatility. And of course, we have 12, basically the start of intraday trading. People start to take their lunch breaks around 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in America. Of course, inversely on the other side of the world. 3 p.m. as well. Markets start to wind down and, of course, anticipate the market close. Same thing here on the side of the world and the other side of the world. It's crazy how this plays out, and I've been doing this forever. And you guys have seen the outcome. It's absolutely insane. 97% usually on the right track. I mean, up to just landing on top of it, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I cannot take all the credit. Of course, it's the Chaos Magic that gives it all truth, right? It gives it all truth. All right. Okay, so yeah, 109,400. I'm going to take a look real quick at Kimba, and then I'm going to get in the chat, and we're going to start lighting some money on fire. All right, let's see. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. We got to make a sacrifice. Rituals don't work without sacrifice. Okay. Okay, let's take a look real quick at crypto bubbles on the hour. Starting to come up a little bit. The foreign market's feeling it. You know, they're getting a little jivey. They're happy. Maybe they're going to start trading a little bit. Yeah, it's still early. They just woke up. It's about 10:15 in Japan right now. So they're just getting the day started. Let's take a look. I wanted to take a look at Kimba. I guess, guys, of course, Kimba the White Snow Lion on YouTube. I've been watching him for years. Of course, showing you guys how to get the heat map for free. Don't pay for something you get for free. And this is it right here. Zoom on in one more time and take a look what levels we're dealing with. There we go. So we have smashed through pretty much everything in the past 72 hours, from the highs to the lows, basically liquidating all of the longs. There are hardly any longs left. This would be time to either place a long, nut up, or shut up, or get out of the way. And the bears are definitely leading the way right now. We do have the bears holding up 109.5, which is, again, the largest level of support we even had left. That was it. And so if we lose this fight right now, it's more than likely we're going to come back down to, what was it, 107 to 105 to 103. So ding, ding, dong, right? So hopefully we don't lose that. And again, it's fine if we do. This is, again, we only have like 3 more hours till midnight. And then you got 4 more hours. So yeah, I guess we have about 6 more hours, 7 more hours, something like that, until the options expire on Bitcoin. And then basically we're going to set the markets. We've already liquidated everyone in the longs, so now we're going to be coming for the shorts. And that's maybe right now. Whoa, someone just bought $1 million. Oh, 2, 3, 4, yeah, about like $10 million worth of Bitcoin. Someone just bought. Holy hell. Yeah, so yeah, they're loading up right now. They're ready to go. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. I don't know if we're gonna be able to leave tonight, guys. It's gonna be one of those nights I feel like, it's battling back and forth. We got Brave Farming Freedom says happy Thursday. Glad to be here as well. Thanks again. Happy Thursday to you too, Brave Farming Freedom. I wish I had my buttons. Thanks again, my man. Thanks again for supporting the chaos tonight. I am, of course, going to catch up with you guys on the leaderboard. Number 1 coming in right now with Cliff, the man, and the 575 XP going out to Cliff. Thank you again for being my number 1 fan tonight, Cliff. I love you. Ramona coming in a close second with 500 XP. With them, we have Brave Farming Freedom in there with 375 XP, and then Ben and Milk Buddy and Gamma all tied for number 4 at around 100 XP. Thanks again, guys, for supporting the live stream tonight. I also want to burn a $10 bill in Cliff's name tonight. So that's what we're going to do tonight. All right, guys, let's get started with the ritual. I do have a tenner. I do actually have a tenner. Look at that. I got a tenner. We're going to burn Jeffy again. You always get to burn Jeffy. Oh, geez, poor Jeffy. Where's my lighter? All right, of course, guys, we're going to, of course, start our ritual. And the first thing we do is I get my Bitcoin pizza lighter, and I light the Bitcoin candle. The Bitcoin candle, of course, is this beautiful orange candle right here. And a lot of dollars have faced this particular lighter. I've been using that lighter for 2 years now to burn money. It's ridiculous. All right. I'm not even going to say anything. All right, of course. And then we place that candle on our altar. This, of course, is my Crypto Chaos altar. CRPYPTO is, of course, our mantra. Yeah, we're going to be using... I don't really have too much on my desk, but I do have the moonstone, of course. We're going to use the idolize the moon tonight via the moonstone, placing that also on the altar. And, of course, we're going to burn our sacrifice. So here we go. Bye-bye, Benny. All the time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Benny. Bye-bye. There he goes. Thanks again, Cliff, for supporting the channel tonight. Let me feed some more fire. Yes, more fire. Oh, boy. Oh, there it goes. Oh, my God. And this is why I need my shrine back, guys. I almost caught my hands again. Yeah, I need to get my shrine back and going. Yeah, the camera's still out. My stream just keeps getting more and more jank every day. Every day. I swear, I'm going to click over there and it's going to work. I'm going to be pissed. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh, how the hell is that even working? It's kind of slow, but it's working. I can't make this shit up, guys. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh man. All right. Let's see where Bitcoin's going to go tonight. Okay, let's get into it. I think we're oversold. I think we're going to do the yin yang thing. Oh, look at that. We're already starting to move. 1097, guys. So yeah, looks like Japan also agrees with me. We're oversold. And we're doing the yin yang. And of course, what is the yin yang? Well, if you guys are new, yin yang is basically markets from close to open, right? So right here's 9, right? 9. We'll do a 9 to 9 thing. 9 to 9. 9. So market 9 close. Boom. There it is. We sell off. This is actually a market open in Japan. So then we're going to sell off. And then what do? We're going to buy it. And then what we're going to sell it. So the next person who goes to open again with a huge sell off like this, what we're going to do? We're going to buy it. Duh. Buy the dip. Anyway, that's kind of the yin yang idea, I call it. Anyway. I always think there's got to be a balance, right? There's always got to be a balance. All right, so yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Where are we headed for Bitcoin? Well, right now it is about 9:20. We're still early, man. Damn, we're still early. 9:20 p.m. It's like one of the fastest I think I've ever been through the metrics and everything, guys. It's crazy. And the main reason why we do all these metrics, of course, is to get the overall sentiment. And once you know the sentiment, you kind of know the feel of the situation and where you're likely going to go with, of course, prediction, cycles. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's see where Bitcoin's likely to head tonight. So yeah, we could see something like maybe try to return back to 110 before midnight, get shot back down, then maybe come back right around 1 o'clock and move this back up for our baseline. Again, right after this time period, we're going to start to see options expire. We could see a little bit more of a sell-off into the opening hours and maybe end up going kind of flat into the market open tomorrow for America into Friday. That's of course going to be our baseline target for tonight. It's a little bullish, honestly. Not that bullish though. I mean, Bitcoins can move $10,000 candles in a day, so it's not like super bullish or anything. But it is our baseline target for tonight. Our bear case scenario tonight, guys. Oof, this is you're gonna feel it. You might need some lube for this one. All right, so here we go. Bear case scenario tonight. We're going to go back down to 103,000. 103,000. I don't know if it's going to play out like that. So we're probably start trading in, get a little higher, maybe see a little bit of a bounce and retest a few times trading around this 109. But as soon as we lose this 109, we're going to probably chop down to 107, 105, and then 103. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be into the market open tomorrow morning. That's going to be our bear case scenario tonight. And I've been on it here lately with all these other calls with baseline bear lately. I don't want to say baseline bear again tonight, but I probably am gonna. I'm probably gonna. Bull case scenario tonight is gonna probably be explosion up to the upside, if we can get back up there, I would say somewhere in the middle again. Let's just stay hanging around the middle, sell off a little bit there, and retain around 112. That would be a really nice bullish scenario for tonight. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Of course, then we're looking at our super bear case scenario goes down to the fire sale target, now currently sitting around $89,000 Bitcoin for the fire sale. You know where this is probably the closest we've been to the fire sale in a long time. Long time. It's never happened before. I do not ever call for it, and I am definitely not going to start today. All right, and then of course we have my favorite. It has happened 3 times this year. I'm not asking for it because I like where my kidneys are. I'm not demanding anything to the universe. That's how chaos magic works. But we're going to suggest to the universe that maybe 127,000 is a nice place to kind of run up to tonight. All right, guys, and of course, where do I really think we're gonna head tonight? I think we're gonna hit a baseline target, baseline bear. I really do. I think it's gonna be something like, you know, hopefully we stand right on top of this baseline and everything works out great into the next, you know, trading session, the next, you know, set of options as they open tomorrow morning at around 4 a.m. But yeah, more than likely we could start to see some of these chip down, maybe fake some more people out around 107. It's possible too. So I think either way, somewhere, you know, somewhere in here is where we're going to be tonight. All right. We got Andra coming in with a $5 super chat. Yes. My buttons still don't work. Smash. Yes. Yeah, for the dip lube. Thanks. Oh, talk too much. Oh, I love you, Andra. Yes. Oh, talk too much. So that, I'm pretty sure the how that got brought up originally was, I think it was your daughter, right? Your daughter came on, you were watching me on the TV or something, your daughter came in and she says, talks too much. He talks too much. I think that's how I remember that conversation. That was funny. All right, let's catch up in the chat really quick, guys, and see what's going on. I love hanging out with you guys, and I don't mind. We're early, so I don't mind hanging out. Respect the fire, feed the fire, says a tiny mouse. Yes, you got to respect the fire. Respect the guns and the bullets too, right? Respect all the things that that cause destruction and disorder. Yes, I ordered a fish sandwich, sat down, and my hostess slapped me and threw a drink in my face. I love this place. What the hell, Ben? You crazy bastard. You talk only at McFreedom's will you get a drink thrown in your face, but you will love it because someone's gonna say something stupid and make you laugh before they cream you. Brave Freedom says, yes, GG, we need to build resilience. Yes, that's why we're here. Another great therapy session. I think this is probably the most civil of all the therapy sessions we've ever had. I really do think so. Okay, yeah, now she's telling everyone I wet myself, says Ben. That was the drink, GG. That was the drink. Sure it was, Ben. Ben says, you literally threw it in my lap. Yes, saluting, of course, Braveheart, Gamma Goddess. She's a great drill sergeant, says Braveheart. Gamma Goddess says, Ben, you pretend not to remember that happened really because I was so traumatized and embarrassed by that experience. Oh, geez. Gamma Goddess saying, we know what really happened. Oh, God. Ben saying, of course, the shrinkage, or it's a cold drink? What? Oh, geez. Tiny Mouse dabbing in the chat. What is that? All right. Yeah, Braveheart Freedom. Yeah, do drill sergeants wear heels with the thigh-high socks and slap you? Well, if they're female, they might. Gamma God says, no, you wet and pooped yourself. And mom had to come rinse you down with the water hose. If you're lucky. Yeah, if you're lucky. Oh, geez. And yeah, and she left you outside that night. Oh, boy. And you had to sleep with the dog in the doghouse. Ben says, as I mentioned, you in the Patreon, we know who really is chaotic. Oh my gosh, I love you too, Andra. Oh geez. I last 15 minutes is back on track, says Ben. I think we're becoming immune to the markets fluctuating like this. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You guys are definitely doing well, man. And honestly, this is nothing compared to last cycle. I'm telling you. I remember the sting from the first run up of 60K down to 30K. That was crazy. I think it even fell down to 26. 60 to 26. Guys, can you imagine an entire 100% move in like a span of a month or less? It was crazy. It was crazy. And we're not even seeing anything like that now. We're just like 3% down, 2% up. Bitcoin down. I mean, it's like 1 or 2% moves. It's really nothing. Okay, I'm getting bang strong in the brown. Oh God, Nebs. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Ben. Nebs. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm starting to pull back up. I didn't get to read the whole thing, thank God. I'm starting to pull back up for you. There you go. Jesus. Tiny Mouse says, your chat is amazing. I've never been a part of anything quite like it. Now let's buy shit. Says the mouse. Yeah, it's time, man. It's time. It's time to be buying shit, guys. This is it. I mean, if you have any dry power left between now and October 5th, now's the time to probably deploy it. Yeah, Nebs, yeah, shaking my head as usual. Yes, Andra, 100%. There it is. No lies told. As I said, yeah, Gamma Goddess and Nebs, Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde. Yup, Andra, Nebs has always been over, says Gamma. He just came off the streets, man. He's recovering. Okay, that's a hard life. He's done a lot of service. Respect the man. Oh, you guys are ridiculous. Jake the Snake, guys, he's blessed us with his presence. We got him. From the window to the wall. That escalated quickly, says Ben. To the wall. Yes, Jake, how's it going? Oh God. I just ask. My space is my personal space, okay? Please no skeet everywhere. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. Oh no. Oh my God, you guys are I can't read any of this anymore. It's over. Good. How's my misfits? How is it going, Jake? Your misfits are doing well. They're actually taking this pain very, very pleasantly. I only gave him one pill too. I only gave him one pill. I'm gonna take another one, just for the chat. Just make sure, guys, you're taking your pills. Don't forget to take your orange pill. You're gonna need one, guys. It's Bitcoin's gonna run through the ringer again the end of this month. I have a feeling. All right. Oh, there it goes. Oh yeah. So this is kind of the same thing we saw last month, really. I mean, the same exact thing. It's almost like I feel like this month just started and we're already at the end. It's crazy. But we saw the same thing. The same thing happened up here towards the end of August. We started shipping down. And I told you guys the same thing. I wanted us to be oversold entering August, and we were. We started chipping back up. We got close to 120, not quite, 118.3, and then we came back down. And we're still on this bull trend. I'm still excited. I'm still happy that we're still climbing higher and higher and higher every single day. And I think that yeah, we're gonna continue this. So maybe we'll come down a little lower. Oh well, whatever. We'll adjust it as such. But yeah, still looking pretty good either way on Bitcoin. Okay, let's see what else we got in the chat here. I'm so proud of you guys. Yes. Pay no lube is tough, but you guys showed resilience, says Jake. I'm losing my voice again, guys. I can feel it. Yes, she's a nasty, very nasty girl. I can't even talk. The kind you don't want to take home to mother. I can't even do that anymore. Yep. Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble through on roll? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you throw? I remember that. I told him like a radio. What the hell? Nebula Nerd. Yes, I remember that one. That was a good one. Yeah, Gamma Goddess says, I know we all joined in the song as a chaotic family. Yes. Guys, we're all singing SpongeBob SquarePants in the back of a patrol car right now. It's fine. She's a super freak. Nebs came in with a solo. Yeah, he did. The chaotic choir is singing in one very sick voice. Oh God. Tie him a knot, tie him in a bow. Neb's in the crooner in the group. Oh my gosh. Oh God. We love you guys. All right. Well, I'm gonna lose my voice again, guys, but that's kind of where I'm expecting Bitcoin to head. I think 103 is not that big of a deal. And you know how fast we'll probably wake up if we hit 103. I don't even know what that level even looks like down there. I guess there's some green down there, but damn, I don't know. I think we won't even get that far. 105 maybe 105. Then we wick really strong. Remember that strong wick we got when we hit 108 the first time? This one, that one was crazy. That was on the was that today? Yeah, that was today. There was another time we hit it. This one, yeah, this one. That was on the first though. Damn, it hasn't been that long. That's a 4-hour chart. Okay, that's why. It was that one on the 25th. Man, damn. Oh my gosh, it's just so wild, guys. It feels like it's been forever, but I mean, it just happened like. This doesn't seem like we're already at the end of September. It's crazy. All right. Yeah, men of culture and sweaty balls, they go together like real what? ROI and honey. Oh my gosh. Helmo works in threes. We meet again, men of culture. Yes, Jacob saying men of class. We see you. Yeah. Neville Nerd says, "Oh hell yeah, jazz isn't my style. More." Oh my god, I can't say this stuff in the chat anymore, guys. Why am I blamed for this? There are far worse. Oh yeah, King of Ohio. Let me know. Are you ready? Let me know. Are you ready? Next week? You think next week? I'm gonna start having some of you guys on, man. We're getting close to 1,000 subs. I want to start unlocking some features on the channel, like a video game, man. We just gotta play to win. All eyes on you, says Andra 101. Who me? I guess all the eyes are all on me. Braveheart McFreedom says, you are a banker, Ben. Yes. Tiny Mouse says, that's it. Men of culture, you know what I mean. My God. Next week works. Yes, Jake. Awesome. Any day you up for it, my man. Just let me know. No rush. No hurry. Just want to, if you want to try something out before, let me know. I know, it's your big debut, my friend. I still think Ramona would be amazing too. Ramona. If you're in the chat, we'd love to have you on as well. The guys were basically begging for you the other night. They're like, we got to have Ramona on as well. I think Ramona honestly would be a great YouTuber in the financial space. I think she would be a benefit, an asset to everyone on YouTube. Braveheart Refusal says, you get what you get. Former banker, current, and all the same cooked. Yeah, all the same. My God. Geez. All right, guys. Let's plan for that next week, Jake. Yes, all the fire and freedom. I wish I had my buttons working. Yep, none of them. Not a single one is working tonight. The only button I can make work is this. And no one wants to see that. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call it that for tonight then. Have a great one, and I will see you tomorrow morning, of course, as we do more of the open market open and chaos and coffee and all the good stuff tomorrow as well. Oh, man, I got to get coffee. I got to get creamer. I'm out of creamer. I really never really liked creamer, and then I got some on clearance one time, and I'm like, a few weeks ago, I'm like, oh my God, this is why. I understand all the white women now, why they like this stuff. All right, anyway, I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good one, guys, and stay safe. Don't do anything stupid, of course, before the bull run. We'll get through it, guys. We'll get through it. I'm really proud of all you guys, though. You're really doing, doing really great. You're doing really great. Yes, Joanne Miller as well. Thank you again. Good night. And you get a wrench, and you get a wrench. Everyone gets wrenches. Everyone in the chat gets a wrench. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace. All the buttons.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade a montage. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, gold Nike. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Tomorrow is more coming and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for all which I'll be adored. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
Oh, it's been a wild ride, guys. I am really proud of you guys. I just can't believe that you guys are swallowing this pill so well. All right, guys. Well, have a good one. I will see you tomorrow morning. And don't do anything stupid. I'm just telling you. This is it. This is the last straw. It could be the last line of defense. And if you do something stupid, you'll ruin it all. All right, guys. Have a good one. Later.